Welcome! Today we are drawing somebody at the crossroads or the why, trying to find their why. I'm beginning in pencil lightly, so you can see I put a horizon line halfway down on the page, and then like the letter V, that's going to be the little bit of grass that the signpost is in, and then it is a gigantic Y, meaning you found your why in a way. And I'm putting the upright or the vertical of the signpost first, just lightly sketching it so I knew I had it straight. And then I'm building the sign on the front. So I'm figuring out what I'm going to have the heading at the top be. So I chose to keep it really general, just being future, but you can put whatever you want on that top sign. And then whatever you feel you are deciding between on your two signs. So I left a little space, and I'm giving an arrow of one saying to go to the left, and then this one saying to go to the right. And I've overlapped them over the post, which is why I did the post in pencil first, and a little bit of grass. And now here's our person looking up. So I started with the little point of their nose, and it's a little keyhole person, so it's kind of a lightly flared triangle coming out for the body. And then one arm is down by the side, and one is like up that they're pondering. And kept it really simple with the legs, starting with that straight line down between, and then making both in the feet. I chose to put a little date in the corner because I really do mean these to be journal entries. So I put like the date page. I didn't put anything on it, so you can put the page, and you can keep putting this in the journal as you have your decisions. So now it's going to be easier to see. I'm going in, giving it the heading with the marker, and I put them with a good amount of spacing so that I could go back and make the marker a little thicker for the headings. So I generally have my journal pages have some type of container and heading at the top with some writing that's rather bold telling me what the journal entry is about. Now I'm just inking in what are the signs on the post. The top one I chose to make a little bit more rustic and weathered with some little notches out of it. And you could absolutely be doing it with a ruler to make it more perfect. And each one I made a little thicker at the bottom to create a little bit of illusion of 3D or shadow. So the top one is flat, and then each of these has the arrow pointing the direction for your choices. And now as we do the vertical line down, right, it's behind each of those three pieces, and that's why I did choose to sketch it in first in pencil. And I gave just a tiny bit of a 3D quality that I'm going to show the other side of the post, like one other side. So you can see like there's a corner and it's kind of angling back, and then this I will shade in black later. But a very small illusion of 3D quality. And I did that first because that's in front of the horizon line. We'll put a little grass, a little zigzag at the bottom. And now we'll go on to the horizon line that's going to go behind the post. And now this is really just the V of that little tuft of grass in the middle where the signpost is coming from. And now these two signs, I gave them a little bit of a curve so it would really look like the Y, playing with the know your why concept, and there you are at the Y in the road. Now here you can see that person a little better. The point up for the nose, simple Charlie Brown head, and these two sides go out a little bit. And I start with the center line to make sure it's coming straight down, and you would see a little bit of the feet as I have flared them out. And very lightly adding in some gray for interest, a little bit of shadow. And lastly, if you're choosing to add a date as well, any type of container to put that in. I just did it like it's a tear off the page. And you could mark the day that you feel you're at the crossroads making the decision.